How's it going, everybody? This is RBT coming at you with my Super Bowl recap video. And congratulations to the Baltimore Ravens as they beat the San Francisco Niners 34-31 and win Super Bowl 47. And man, this game you thought was going to be a blowout, but turns out I knew it was going to be a great game. Everybody's counting the 49ers out after the first quarter, first half, basically. And I say, man, the 49ers has always been a second half team. Look what they did against the Falcons. I thought I was stupid. And you see what happens. And man, how about that power that power outage? That would have been talked about for years. If the 49ers would actually won the game because of that, because they suddenly just came out of nowhere and playing great after that power surge. But both quarterbacks in this game played very well. Joe Flacco was great in the first half, played pretty good in the second half, and Colin Kaepernick the whole entire game was actually pretty good. The 49ers don't let the score fool you. They moved the ball very well in the first half. They just didn't capitalize. They'd move the ball and have a few stupid plays. They wouldn't capitalize, like I said. Baltimore Ravens, I think they had that one time where they did the fake field goal. That about made it. Justin Tucker was a lot faster than I thought he was. But all in all, man, this was a great game to watch. Like I said, everybody thought it was going to be a blowout, but 49ers are a great team, and congratulations to the 49ers whole entire team and to their fans and everybody, because they're a heck of a team, played a heck of a game, a great comeback. It would have been the biggest comeback by far in NFL history in the Super Bowl. The previous biggest comeback was 10 points, so that would have been a 22-point deficit overcame, and they didn't quite get it, and that's going to be a controversial call, and people are going to talk about it for weeks and weeks and years to come on Michael Crabtree. And personally, if it could have been called holding, but some people are saying pass interference. And if you want to call it pass interference, that ball is uncatchable because it's about 5 yards out of the end zone, and that's my opinion. But a lot of people are saying holding. I can understand that. And either way, man, you can go back and change it. So congratulations to the Baltimore Raven team. Ray Lewis, it's great to see a guy like that end his career on a positive note. Ed Reed, this might be his last game with the Ravens as well. And Joe Flacco, I think, after tonight's performance, solidified himself as a elite quarterback. I thought he was beforehand. He's a great quarterback. Don't know why he is so people hate on him so much, man. He's a great quarterback. Like I said in my pregame, I believe he has the strongest arm for the NFL. And I was criticized for those comments. I was criticized for saying the score was going to be as high as it was. I predicted 28-27. Thought it was going to happen there for a second, but it didn't quite turn out that way. But I did say 28-27 Ravens, and they won 34-31. So I was kind of close. And I was criticized for saying it was going to be that high score of the game. And I'm just glad I can prove some people wrong with my predictions and everything. I try to do my best in my predictions, and I try to do it as accurately as I can. And I feel like I do a pretty good job, and some of you guys think so, so I appreciate that. But I'm trying to think of what else. So Michael James fumble killed the 49ers. They were moving the ball well. That killed them. Colin Kaepernick did have that one bad pass, but like I said, Colin Kaepernick, none of this is his fault. Had the one bad pass, but played a heck of a game the rest of the game. I'm telling you, the 49ers are a great team until you get to their secondary. I've been so suspect of their secondary, and nobody's understand where I'm coming from. I mean, you saw it in the first half against the Falcons. First half, well, the whole game tonight, they're just not a good coverage secondary. I guess you can say they have an amazing front seven. They just cannot cover in the back of their defense, and that's something they need to get fixed. But anyways, congratulations to the Ravens win Super Bowl 47. I know there's mixed emotions for the Harbaugh family, and that's going to be such an awkward situation to be in. But it's great, like I said, to see a guy like Ray. I don't care what you say, and I'm putting this out there. I put it out there before. People who say Ray Lewis is a murderer. Were you there? You weren't there. And I hate when people accuse people of things, whether it be the Ray Lewis situation, somebody on steroids, somebody cheating and recruiting. You don't know what happened unless you're there. And don't criticize the guy unless you're 100% sure. Somebody could go out there and say, I murdered somebody, and half the world could believe it. And I'm not gonna say anything about him being a murderer because I wasn't there. You weren't there. I wasn't there. You have the same amount of right to say he's a murderer than I do, because that made no sense. But anyways, you weren't there, so you don't know, and I don't know. So just let the guy be happy. Let him enjoy the moment. Don't criticize him. He's the best, one of the best linebackers. I got to say that so I don't get criticized. He's one of the best. I believe he's the best, but he's the one of the best linebackers ever played a game. And see him in his career in a Super Bowl with a Super Bowl victory is amazing. And this is definitely a team that just rode emotion to the Super Bowl, and they played great. Had great play from Joe Flacco. Torrey Smith had a pretty good game. Anquan Boldin with a big game. On the 49ers side, like I said, Colin Kaepernick, Frank Gore came on strong in the second half. Vernon Davis, Michael Crabtree, and I don't think Randy Moss did too much, but that's pretty much it. Let me tell you the final stats. Joe Flacco ended up 22 of 33, 287 yards, 3 touchdowns. He actually tied the record for most touchdowns in a single postseason. He had 11, and he did not throw an interception in the postseason. Colin Kaepernick ended up 16 of 28, 302 yards, a touchdown, and interception. Ray Rice, 20 carries, 59 yards. Bernard Pierce, 12 for 33. Frank Gore, 19 for 110. Colin Kaepernick, 7 rushes for 62 yards and a touchdown. And Frank Gore also had a touchdown. Anquan Boldin, 6 receptions, 104 yards. Jacoby Jones. Oh, yeah, I forgot to touch on that. The game was, I believe, would have been a lot close. Well, it was close, but it would have been a lot easier comeback for the 49ers if it wasn't for that opening kickoff. I think they had a little bit of momentum in their favor coming into the second half. They got the field goal, made it only a 15-point game, and then Jacoby Jones, like that 109-yard kickoff return, and that, I believe, was a little bit too much for the 49ers to overcome. They about did it. Without that, I believe they won the game, but that's a big play by Jacoby Jones. I believe he could have possibly won the MVP. Also had that very long touchdown catch. It was an amazing catch, very athletic catch. Got up, scored a touchdown. Just a great play. I believe he could have also got the MVP, but he had that one catch, 56 yards and a touchdown. And both tight ends played pretty well. Ed Dickson had 2 catches, 37 yards. Vernon Davis, 6 receptions, 140 yards. Michael Crabtree, 5 for 109 and a touchdown. And yeah, Ray Lewis had 7 tackles in this game, 4 solo. So that's how he ends his career. And kind of sucks. This is the last game to watch for about 7 months, something like that. So it's coming up soon. I'll be covering the draft and everything. So be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Let me know what you thought about the Super Bowl in the comment section below. Hope you enjoyed. Have a great day, guys. Roll Tide, go Sox, and go Titans to you. I'll see you later, and hope you enjoy the off season. See you later. I'll see you next season.